Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for me to turn the tuner off because it's fucking loud. Tuner on. Oh, God. I've been sneezing all day again. And I mean, all day, bro. It is the roughest. Anyway. Today on Not Rob's Guitar Show, I've decided I'm going to do a bit of professional mazzing over my 2005 Fender 60s Classic Telecaster. This one was made in Mexico. It sat on a shelf for 2 years until I bought it. Well, until my mother bought it for me for my 16th birthday. A long time ago. The only original Fender parts on it are the wood. The wood's original. The neck plate is original. The tuners are original. And the wee ferrules that go at the back of it, because it's a string through body, but yeah, that's no, jack's not original. So everything else has been dicked with. Oh no, the pickguard screws are all original. How about that? Oh, this is it now. That's a funny. Oh, the camera's gonna fuck it all up because the light's shit. But I went for a sort of rosewood look, and I picked the closest one I could, being colorblind. Oh fuck, colorblind is all fuck. And I think the top one's called Rimu Stain. The back one's some weird red thing that I was sort of going for but fucked up. In its first life it was Olympic white, and it had a mint green pickguard. And if you like that sort of shit, it was great. If you didn't, you were fucked. It had those knurled chrome knobs on it. Fuck, is that the original switch? No, it's not. It had the top, oh shit, the little top hat switchy magoo. That's original. The jack plate is not. I like a Les Paul style one because it won't fuck off anywhere. It's nice and flat. It's not mounted in like those bloody tele ones are. Ugh. It's got a set of GFS little puncher hot rails in it, which I've liked very, very much. It's got a push-pull, which is kind of cool. That turns the singles, fuck me, sideways. Turns these humbucking hot rails into single coils. I couldn't for the life of me work out how to wire them series parallel. That would have been really good, but I just gave up after a while and did coil split. It's a true coil split too, because it actually turns one of the rails off, which is kind of cool. The base plate is some random Chinese unit, but it's solid enough. It's good shit. It's an ashtray style, which is my favourite. More importantly, it's a top loader, and a string through. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, currently it's a top loader. It is a string through body originally. The saddles are Wilkinson compensated jobbies. It's got strap locks on it. Sort of guessed that. The Dunlop ones that I don't like very much, but the first ones I bought, so whatever. It has a bone nut as added by a very good luthier in Auckland, who's since shut up shop. He went by Ash Custom Works. He was very good at what he did. He also refretted it with super massive fuck off frets, which I've since dressed because they were getting divoted. They were like, it's got Clusons on it. It has one string tree. Clusons are great. Everyone should like Clusons because Clusons are great. It's got a 7 1/4 inch radius. It's a really round motherfucker. It's got people pick this up and go, fuck, this has got a big neck on it, but you know, after 10 years of playing it, I've sort of gone, oh, well, this is a little neck, what's a big neck? So I can pick up any guitar and go, oh, this has got a real thin neck on it, eh? And people give me some really good looks. Well, why do I like my Tele? I've always liked the Telecaster. I don't know why. I've never liked the sound of the Telecaster. Not ever. Other people can make them sound real good, but I've never been able to. I'm a humbucker guy. And I have had humbuckers in it. That's routed for a mini humbucker. I've had the bloody had a Damasio something in there. What did I have? Area Hot Tea, I think. That was fucking awful. I had a set of Duncan vintage stacks. They weren't very good. Tone Rider Hot Classics single coils. They were quite good. I had the 10k, no, 7k and 10k versions of these first. And then I went, nah, this is just way too much. So I got the 5.5 and 6.5k, I think. Resistance, the lowest output ones, and I like them a lot. I'm just going to move that because I think that's in the way. Oh no, it's just the camera being shit. Alright, cool. So everything's wide open. PV VK212. BB Opto Stompers on as always. Let's just push that button and that button. Usually I've got an EQ for it, which you might have seen in my other fucking pedalboard video, but not today. I've just turned the EQ off, so let's see what we got. I never bothered to learn that song. That's full neck humbucker. Go to the middle. And bridge, which is just can't decide if that sounds like a single coil or not. This has very old tens on it. The neck on this has always been very delicate. I've got no idea why. It's a pain in the ass to set up because it's just so fucking delicate. Truss is about as truss rodded as I can get, and there's still relief in there, and I fucking hate relief with a passion. Ugh. So if it weren't so fragile, fuck me sideways. If you know a cure for hay fever that isn't instant death, please let me know in the comments. Ugh. If the neck were not so fragile, I would have 12s on it, I should say. That's all the controls wide open. Now what, I'll just go back to middle because middle's nice and easy, and I'll start by rolling the tone right off. Turning the tuner off. Now I'm going to roll the volume down as well to, let's just put it to a little bit and a half. treble's still there. Holy shit. Has a treble bleed circuit, which is a resistor and a capacitor, I think, just sort of soldered together and put over the legs of the volume pot. Oh, that's quite a big thing with my tele. This one's volume. This one's tone. It's backwards because I hated having the volume knob there, because I'd always hit that one and or the switch when I went to move it. So I've put it right the way over here, so I can just hit it and go. It makes sense to me because I've got disproportionate arms and legs. I've got quite long arms and legs, so it's out the way. It's all the way in. It's all in Perth, as a bloke I would say. All the way in fucking Perth. Why don't you just keep going, Perth? So you know it's got a treble bleed. It sounds quite good with shit rolled off. That's volume and tone backed off. It's just tone backed off. Now let's go into, I'll just fire it all right the way back up again. We'll go into single mode, we'll pull the wee tone knob up. So neck sounds nice and good as a single coil. Put the old SD1 on. Which doesn't do much, because when it's in single coil mode it's so low output, because it's literally cut it in half. Maybe not exactly in half, it'll be like almost 4K I expect, not 5, not 2 3/4 or whatever the fuck half of 5.5 is. Let's go to middle. Bit of delay there. Let's go the old bridge single coil. It's still pulled up, so sounds really tele-ish to me. Well, I guess it does. It sounds a bit more even as opposed to the old tele of, you know, just super massive high end. And often a real massive low end as well, but the middle's really confused, I guess. Just whack a bit of this on and you can do that with a single coil tele, but it gets really messy. Notice this one still feeds back with the tone rolled right the way off, but I am sitting 4 feet from an amp that's, well, it's actually on quite low, but you know, it's a bit of a big bastard, so draw your own conclusions. That's my tele. I just thought I'd have a bit of a wank on about it, so you know what I'm referring to whenever I mention this. My tele has blah blah blah. My tele is this. The goldtop is at the Guitar Doctor at the moment, which means I've pulled it apart and it's in the shed. So I'll do another bloody, you know, masturbatory video about that when it's all when I've put it all back together. In the meantime, go and play your guitar. Don't worry if your pedals are noisy, just play your damn guitar, the noise will go away. And don't do anything stupid.